Hello there, middle school students, seventh graders. It's your life science teacher, at least for another few days. And I'm sorry I can't be with you on Friday, the 5th of October. I do miss you guys when I'm not there. But the good news is I can be there in video. That's right, I'm still here, even though I'm not here. I'm not sure how that works. Anyways, I'm going to go over what you need to do today very briefly, but I want you to have a clear understanding of what you need to do today, what you need for Monday, and what's happening next Wednesday. Okay, so here we go. Again, this will be very brief, but please pay attention. And of course, be good for Miss Patty. I will find out if you're not. But I expect you to be awesome, to be amazing. You did a great job today with our microscope lab. I'm very impressed and encouraged. And we are going to have some more fun with those on Monday when I get back. So be ready for that. Okay, here we go. So today, oops. Hello, computer. Work. There we go. Okay. So this is a lot of information. I know this may be a little overwhelming for all of you or for some of you when I put this kind of all together. So I'm going to break it down and go through briefly each really important section. Okay. The opener, though, the sort of riddle for today is which table does not have legs? Keep your answer to yourself. Don't blurt it out. You know who you are. And I will tell you the answer at the end. Okay, so here's the overview of today, of Friday. And again, I'm going to go through the important sections kind of one at a time and then put it all back together. Okay, your task today. So we're going to go step back a little bit. We're still in microscopes. That's lesson 3. So you're going to do the 8 review questions. That is due today. That's Friday, not Thursday when I'm doing this. So it's on page 30, all 8. Take your time. Do a good job. It shouldn't take you. This will not take you the whole period. It's only 8 questions. You got a little drawing and stuff to do. But overall, this should not take a super long time. It should not. It won't. Don't let it. Okay, so write neatly. Get your name on that piece of paper. You're going to turn that in hopefully within 15 or 20 minutes of class beginning. After this video is done, you should get right to work. Hopefully you have your science books and you have some paper and stuff like that. If you want to do it on the Chromebook, that's fine. Totally fine, although the diagram thing probably won't work, so maybe not. But if you can sort that all out, great, but you still need to print it out and turn it in, so you have to use the computers to do that. If you can't do that, if you can't print it out, it's not going to work. You got to do it by hand in paper. Okay, after that, immediately after that, you're going straight to the Chapter 1 review. There are 24 review questions. Some of them take more than one word or one sentence, so this will take you some time. You do need to stay focused and get it done. Okay, this is a review of the 3 lessons of Chapter 1. It's been moving by very quickly. It's on pages 36 and 37 in your textbook, so obviously you need that. And then Miss Patty's going to hand out the Chapter 1 test study guide right here. They all are. See that? That's your study guide. And you'll notice at the bottom, I wrote in there for you, Wednesday, October 10th. What's that? Be ready, the test for Chapter 1. Okay? So be ready for that. And obviously use it as a study guide. I have some specific things I'm going to look for on Monday. I'm going to expect from all of you. So please get that done. Let's move on to what you need to turn in today. So today, before you leave class, and hopefully you've got 2 of these already done, and that is the 3 pages of fill-in notes from the video that you all did on Wednesday, and that was the video they did for you then. And then you should have the microscope diagram. These were, should have already been done today, Thursday. So we're just going to turn them in on Friday. I'll give them right back to you on Monday, I promise. I'm going to be in over the weekend, get all caught up on a bunch of stuff, and all your grades will be entered. So sad for some of you. But I'm going to explain to your parents that even if you maybe got a low grade on the first test or quiz, that's not the end of the world. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to stay working with you guys even after Miss Jones gets back until we get that all sorted out. Okay, I promise. And then the new thing from today is the lesson 3 review. That's page 30, and those 8 review questions from the microscope section. That's lesson 3. Okay, so those 3 things are due today. That's Friday. All right, and then your homework. So you must finish the Chapter 1 review, pages 36 and 37. Those 24 questions. If you work efficiently, you do not talk. You know who you are. If you don't talk during class, don't waste your time. If you stay focused, you can probably not have any of this work to do for homework. You should be able to get this done in class if you work productively. Miss Patty will give you a strike, okay, or send you to the office if you're unable to focus on your work. Please get your work done. All right. Also, on Monday, now this may take a little bit of time from some of you if you have not been following directions. Why wouldn't you follow directions? Okay, if you have not been following along and doing what I asked you to do, this is going to take you a little bit of time. I want to see on Monday from all of you that you have whatever you're using, flashcards, Quizlets, whatever tools you are using, to at least these 3 areas. The 6 characteristics of life are straight up review. We've talked about this, and I've given you some suggestions about how to review that. You all must be able to demonstrate to me on Monday what tool you're using, whether it's regular flashcards, whether it's Quizlet, or something else, whether you have a printed study sheet, whatever it is you're using. Okay, vocabulary words. You have a bunch of vocabulary words on the study guide, so that's what I'm going to be looking for. And then also the new thing, the parts of the microscope that we've just been going over the last few days. That's that 3rd piece of paper that I gave you that just had the lines that you're not turning in. I want to see how you're using that. You can kind of have erased it and filled it in. You can have it covered with plastic and be writing on it. You need to be able, or use sticky notes is another idea, those little teeny tiny sticky notes. I think I have some of those. Anyways, so these 3 areas for sure, but all of the things in the Chapter 1 study guide, you need to be studying, okay? That's not optional. You need to be prepared for the test on Wednesday, and I'm going to go over that. We'll do a little PowerPoint Jeopardy on Tuesday, a little advance notice about that. On Monday, my plan is, after I get all this stuff checked, we're going to play with the microscopes a little bit more carefully and to give you an opportunity to explore some more of those slides. I don't feel like we were quite done with that today. All right, so that's that, I think. Okay, so planning ahead, I already told you, but here it is again. Chapter 1 test, Wednesday, October 10th. Coming up very quickly. There's a fair amount of material, so I know this can be a challenge, and I'm going to work with you guys to get you the best prepared that we can be, because I want you to be successful, and I think you guys can do this, okay? Putting it all back together, here's what it looks like, and you can see that's the answer to the opener. The riddle is, which table does not have legs, and that is a vegetable. All right, there you go. There's everything back together. That's about 7 minutes. Good luck. Again, use your time efficiently and get your work done. Be ready on Monday to show me those 3 areas, whatever tool you're using, and have that work ready to review. And we'll just kind of go over that in class. You'll keep that so you can use it to study. I'll just check you off. And then, as I said, and as you can see here, this section. Ooh, where's the laser pointer? I like the laser pointer. There. Okay, be ready with this stuff right here, and these are the ones I'm telling about. Okay, how you're studying the 6 characteristics of life. I want to see it. Vocabulary, how are you studying that? What are you using? And what are you using to study the parts of the microscope? How are you doing it? So that'll take a little bit of time. So be ready, because I want to zip through this so we can get to the fun stuff of the microscopes. If we can't get through these 2 things on Monday, sad for us, we're going to not have another opportunity to use the microscopes this week, because that's it. And then Tuesday we're reviewing for the test on Wednesday. That's right, test Wednesday, young scientists. Please be ready. All right, thanks again, you guys. Oops, sorry, we're up to 8 minutes. And please use the rest of your time productively. Bye.